Here I have a class box element. By default, to create a border in CSS, we simply declare the border property. Listing information such as thickness, style, and color for the border gives us the desired border. But what if I want to create a border with multiple overlapping colors? It's simple, we just declare another border class right after this border class, separated by commas. Doesn't work? Then declare a separate border property. This way, it only recognizes the second border and ignores the first. That's right, according to CSS principles, programmers cannot declare the same property twice for the same element. So now let's look at 2 ways to create unique borders for your website, from the conventional method to the crazy programming approach. First, let's look at the traditional method that most programmers can think of, creating multiple layers of elements stacked on top of each other, with the innermost layer placed on top. This method is incredibly simple and effective, but does it have any drawbacks? In CSS, for each outer element, I list the border property as we calculated earlier, adding neon borders to make them stand out. And the final result seems perfect. So what are the disadvantages? Is it long? No, the length is negligible. Notice that our box element has a border radius, so the outer borders also need to be curved. If you think we just need to add the CSS border radius property to the outer elements one by one. In reality, it's not that simple. If we apply the same border radius value to elements of different sizes, the radius effect will be completely different, creating unsightly gaps at the edges. This means we will have to spend a lot of time adjusting the border radius value for each element, and it will be even more cumbersome in terms of responsive design. So let's move on to the second method, the one a crazy programmer came up with. That is, using the box shadow property. It sounds illogical, since box shadow seems unrelated to borders, but that's why we call it a crazy method. If we set all shadow values to 0 by default, and then increase the shadow size by 2 pixels compared to the default, we immediately have a solid 2-pixel border. The special thing here is that this new border automatically sets its border radius value to fit the box element. So what if we want to create more borders? We just list them here and separate them with commas. Note that if we create 2 border shadows with the same value, the first border will overlap the second border. Therefore, the second border will have a value equal to the previous border plus the desired size. In this way, I can repeat this countless times, creating countless different borders, with absolutely no limit. I also won't need to struggle with calculating border radius for these borders, as it will always automatically curve to fit the box element. And it's really quite concise, isn't it? You can also rest assured about browser support, because box shadow is a very old property. All browsers should support this box shadow property, unless it's this phone. So feel free to use it. This content was scripted and produced by the Crazy Coding team. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment, we will help you answer them. And finally, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so we have more motivation to make even crazier videos. Thank you very much, see you in the next video.